Cracker Barrel drama. This stuff's going way too far. Ben Shapiro's making videos. There's people making TikToks about it. Let's dive into this stuff. What's up, boys, girls, and MBs? Hope everyone's having a good evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Today, there's kind of a slow news day, but yeah, this Cracker Barrel story is taking over. And we're going to get right into it because, oh, God, the internet is so fucking cringe sometimes. And this is one of those instances. So, I've seen a couple jokes made about it. We'll get into that. But I wanted to say, Cracker Barrel, to me, is just a place I remember going with my grandparents when I was a little kid. And I don't remember any outstanding meals there. I'm sure they probably have some good breakfast items and whatever. And people probably go there because it's one of the few places that has been around for a long time that people can, I don't know, go back and maybe reminisce on some old times going there. Maybe their grandparents go as well. I don't know. It's a fun thing. It's not meant to be anything more than that. They have the rocking chair that sits out front that people go on, and the little store in the front. I'm not a knick-knack kind of person, but I know a lot of people are. You can get the little knick-knacks there. And that's the essence of what Cracker Barrel is. I think it's mainly just breakfast, maybe some lunch items, brunch items, really, on their menu for those that are like, what's Cracker Barrel? I haven't heard of that. To be honest, when I was a very little kid, I immediately took issue with the name of it because I remember going there thinking to myself, aren't you not supposed to say cracker? But I didn't quite know exactly what cracker meant until I went on Urban Dictionary as a kid, and then I was like, oh, so you can say it, but it's, they should probably, I kept thinking like they should change their name. I don't know why that was a thought in my brain as a kid, but probably just because I was like, don't say cracker. But anyway, all that aside, I'm going to guess that we got Ben Shapibo that has a take on this, and I'm excited to see. Good day, S-Man Gold. Good day, mate. How are you? Speaking of Ass-Man Gold, I hate to admit this, but I wanted to see what the Asman Gold take was on this, and I accidentally landed on this is what I did. I did Asman Gold Cracker Barrel. I wanted to get the take right out of Asman Gold's mouth to see what his side of the internet has to say on this. And I immediately saw this clip right here, which admittingly kind of made me laugh. I hate that I laughed at an Asman Gold clip.
This is the old Cracker Barrel logo. This is the new one. I don't know how you do this. I mean, I was going to make this joke on Twitter, but then I saw 50 other people already made it, so I didn't. But not only did they get rid of the barrel, but they also got rid of the cracker.
He's unoriginal for it because it's been made on Twitter. But goddamn, man. I do, for the record, think this is kind of a weird change we've had here with the logo, because I hate this whole simplification of logos and getting rid of places that meant something to people in the past. Good people, do you watch Asman Gold? Is that why that's your name on here? Oh, I forgot to blast off. God damn it. I forgot to blast off. Give me a moment. But anyway, should we get into the Ben Shapibo video? Let's see what Ben Shapibo had to say on this. Because I hate the way that we're ruining new stuff, turning it new. Everything has to look new and has to look simplified and new. I hate this whole new and simplified thing. We can't fucking keep things the way they were and let it be. It has to look new. It's so fucking stupid. It's one of the worst things of our generation. People of our generation like things that we grew up with, and we want to be able to, and Yes and no. I just like the name. That's fair. That's very fair. I think people of our generation would be very happy if we had. I always stream with a crooked camera. Would be very happy if we were able to keep things of the past. Like I've been seeing, for instance, my one of my favorite places to eat for fast food is Boston Market. It's the closest thing I can think of that I can get to a home cooked meal while getting fast food and not feeling guilty for eating it. And now there's one left, and I coincidentally know where it's at. But it makes me upset that we're getting rid of things like that. That's just one example, but there's so many other examples of restaurants and things that are changing to be modern, and we're getting rid of it because it doesn't fit with the modern times. We just want to be able to keep those things, right? Like I'll get another good example. This Fuddruckers. That's another place. I'm sure some of you might know of it. My God, we're gonna change the fucking logo of Cracker Barrel, and then we're gonna be like, "Yep, that's not a modern place to go anymore. We're actually gonna get rid of that." And it's like I feel like Cracker Barrel is one of the places people can go and get a nice cheap meal, right? It's like a cheaper breakfast place. Oh, maybe not in these times, but I know at one point it was. I haven't been there in 10 years. Let's see what Ben Shapiro has a take on Cracker Barrel. It's getting too woke. It's getting way too woke.
Overwhelmingly positive that people like what we're doing. Overwhelmingly positive.
Cracker Barrel is now under fire. Why? What did Cracker Barrel do? Well, they changed their logo. Their logo used to be, I thought, rather charming. It's kind of a middle-aged.
Ain't no way Ben Shabibo off the cuff. I think they had a charming logo. I really like the cracker in the logo. I liked him a lot.
Farmer, white guy, sitting on a chair.
No way. No fucking way. He just said that. No way. There ain't no way. We need a replay of that, Ben. Ain't no way. There's no way this is real. Hold on a second. Let me plop this. In my thing here. Hold on. There's no way. Let me share this. Okay, and boom. Live and alive. Okay. Talking about Cracker Barrel. Hop in. Okay, boom. Is that the right link? Okay, it is. Cool. All right, and where else do I share this usually? Oh. Cracker Barrel drama. Sorry, I'm blasting off. I forgot to. All right. Boom. All right, let's do it.
I thought, rather charming. It's kind of a middle-aged farmer, white guy, sitting on a chair, leaning against a barrel.
I really like logos. I like logos that have white men specifically in them. White men are superior. I love logos like that. Come on, Ben. Come on, Ben. We know you're racist. We know. You don't have to tell us twice.
With a logo that said Cracker Barrel, Old Country Store. And it was kind of charming. It didn't look generic. And now their new logo is basically just
doesn't have the white man that I really liked. I was in love with the white man, but now I have no white man to be in love with. Therefore, I will not be announcing.
They kept the same letters for Cracker Barrel, the same font and everything, but they just got rid of the dude leaning on the barrel and the chair and the Old Country Store, and they just made it into like a yellow block. It kind of looks like you're driving into it. A Carl's Jr. or something.
What? What is he saying? Ben, what are you saying? This logo looks like you're driving into a Carl's Jr. Hold on. Carl's Jr. I knew this would be a disaster of a Ben Shabibo video. What the fuck is he saying? This looks nothing like Carl's Jr. Ben, what are you saying, brother?
I do not like. I guess that the shape is supposed to be in the shape of a sideways barrel, but I mean, you'd have to kind of think about that. I guess it's a bad move. It's
I
a very bad move.
really used to like the barrel and the logo, so I'm just fantasizing about which imaginable way this could possibly look like a barrel. That's all I can think about is the barrel and the white man. I love that.
It is getting rid of historic IP in favor of something absolutely and ridiculously generic. So when it first opened in 19...
Is he reading AI talking points here? What is he reading?
In 1969, apparently Cracker Barrel had a logo with just text. In 1977, it updated its logo to have that dude who is resting by the barrel.
Okay, look, I am not good with eye contact on stream. That's not something I'm afraid to admit. When I'm recording a YouTube video on my channel, I'm much better at it because I know to focus at the camera. But when I'm streaming, I have to look at my screen. So my eyes go from here to there. But with Ben, he has a whole fucking laptop in front of him. And he's been a political commentator for several years now. And he's got the worst eye contact. He's got worse eye contact than someone who's been doing YouTube for 10 days. Why can't he look at the camera? Am I going crazy?
The restaurant says the new logo is now rooted even more closely to the iconic barrel shape and wordmark that started it all. Apparently...
What's up, Justin? Ben looks like he trimmed his mustache with clippers, but doesn't get the middle because his nose there and he doesn't bother with scissors. No, that's because scissors are too woke. I found out that people who are not white men are using scissors too, so I cannot use them anymore.
It also noted that farm fresh scrambled eggs and buttermilk biscuits were the inspiration behind the color palette in the new campaign. All right. I mean, sure, I guess. Whatever. The new updates are part of the company's All the More campaign that positions the iconic American brand for the future. So apparently, here's Cracker Barrel CEO Julie Fels-Massino trying to explain why they just mutilated the logo this way.
Why they got rid of the white man?
All the customers are coming at you hard enough about the look of the restaurant and they want to go back to the old way. Would you do it?
Honestly, the feedback's been overwhelmingly positive that people like what we're doing. I'll give you another soundbite. I actually happened to be in Orlando last week with all of our managers. We bring them together and once.
Okay, I want to know who likes what she's doing, though. This is who actually... I want to know who actually saw this and then immediately was like, we love this. Like, if I search Cracker Barrel logo, would you think the first articles that are going to come up are going to say, everyone loves this logo? No, of course not. Look at this. You look it up. Cracker Barrel unveils new logo, and it's not pleasing to everyone. Cracker Barrel loses $100 million in value in stock. Like, what kind of copium is that? What the fuck? Gavin Newsom is in on the Cracker Barrel. Jesus Christ. You want to become a political research test? So nobody likes it, but she's acting like people do like it. This is new, but again, you're in Australia. Okay, you were here at the beginning of my stream when I explained what Cracker Barrel is, right? Because here, I'll go Cracker Barrel menu. I'll show you their menu. Okay? Because yeah, Aussie, I forgot. It's funny, the time that I visited Australia as a kid is the same time that I would go to fucking Cracker Barrel in America. I'll just do like 48230. I'll do that. Okay, here we go. So this is like what's on the average Cracker Barrel menu. It's like, okay, looks like they got a lot of chicken now. I didn't used to see that. chicken even more. They got their main thing is like breakfast. That's literally like they're known for their freaking breakfast all day. That's the main thing. You got fish and shrimp there now. Did not know that. They also everybody famously knows this too. This is another big piece of Cracker Barrel. I know the Cracker Barrel lore, maybe because I'm a cracker myself. That's why I know it. It is a pretty, it is a pretty famous thing there they have. But this is like they have this at every table, and everybody that goes there, yeah, it's a breakfast place. Everybody that goes there plays this. Like, this is on every single table. I swear to God. I can't say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say the C word. I forgot that game. What's up? Oh, my God. My community showed up. Here I am doing the late night stream. You guys showed up. What's up, Rowan Brothers? What's up, Jay? Gone to Cracker Barrel once in the past 10 years. That's what I said. I've been to it like 10 years ago. But you've been to it once within those 10 years. Being a lifetime Southerner. Is this like a popular thing down south? Because I was originally going to it in Detroit a lot. And that's the menu that I pulled up, like the Detroit menu. I don't know if that changed. Like, this is the one that I used to go to. The one off of Mack Road. Hey, what's up, Cracker? What's up? My community's showing up. You guys are awesome. You guys are all showing up. Do you remember playing, like... This game was fun. I'll be really honest and say that the only reason I would go to Cracker Barrel, the only thing that could like make me go with family was knowing that I got to play this game. There's a few. It's like if you want something nicer than Waffle House. Okay. See, I've never even like walked into Waffle House, so I in my opinion, I probably before you said that would have thought Waffle House is nicer. I've never even been there. But that's good to know. Yeah, this game was the sole reason I went. And then they fucking sold t-shirts. Like, was it stuff like this? I don't remember. I don't know. It was like shirts like that. There we go. Yeah. Let's see what Ben Shabibo had to... Let's keep going on Ben Shabibo's video. Is not nicer, but it's better. Okay. So I would have been... It tastes better. Rowan, do you agree with that? Does it taste better?
It's like every other year. And the number one question that I got asked, Michael, was how can I get a remodel? When can I get a remodel? How do I get on the list?
Oh, really?
So because the feedback and the buzz is so good, not only from our customers, but from our team members. They want to work in a wonderful restaurant. So we're doing everything for our guests.
I never seen a Cracker Barrel in my life. The only Cracker Barrel I know is a furniture brand. That makes it doubly funny that it's a furniture brand. I feel like I have to look this up now. That's fucking funny.
Our team members.
Okay, so
I'm a ride or die Waffle House. You're not gonna see waiters getting in a fist fight at Cracker Barrel. That's true. For any chatters that's confused about that, do you guys remember all the Waffle House fist fights and shit? I should have made a YouTube video about it. I never did. I was making a video about something else when that was going on.
Yeah, again, this is reminiscent.
Also, I have an update. This morning was on my morning walk, and I started to think to myself, maybe I should start making videos again. Because I've been feeling like there's a little piece of me missing. And I think that's the piece. I used to make a lot of videos, now I just do live streams. I would still live stream, don't get me wrong, but I'm like, maybe I should make videos again, like 12-minute videos or 15-minute videos. I miss doing that shit. Maybe I should get back on it.
Not in the same sort of way. This is very reminiscent of that time that you remember there used to be Aunt Jemima syrup that was in your refrigerator, and now it's Pearl Milling Company. You don't know that it's called Pearl Milling Company, by the way. That's the first that you've heard about this. It just looked like the same color, so you picked it up at the grocery store. And during the Great Racial Reckoning of 2020, they decided they had to redo the entire...
The Great Racial Reckoning. Holy shit, Ben. Oh, did he... I think he searched, like... Ben, you're a white supremacist, and we know it.
For Aunt Jemima's pancake flour.
You're fine fault everything except human right violations. Yeah.
And all the rest. Which, again, is kind of bizarre. because the actual story of the woman who was Aunt Jemima is a fascinating story. Her name was Nancy Green.
Is Ben, where the hell is he going with Aunt Jemima in this connection here? Is Ben gonna bring this back to Cracker Barrel and be like, but the difference is with Cracker Barrel, they got rid of the cracker. I was deeply in love with the cracker, and I cannot fathom them removing the cracker. Oh, what's up? Thank you so much, S-Man Gold. That's awesome. I appreciate that. You totally don't have to. But I appreciate the 149. Thank you. I don't know what that converts to in American dollars, but thank you very much. Part of why you'll never see a fist fight at Cracker Barrel is they close at 9 and Waffle House is meant to be enjoyed after the bar. That's true.
And according to ABC News, she was born into slavery in Montgomery County, Kentucky. She moved to a deeply divided Chicago. She became a strong voice at Olivet Baptist Church.
About $1. Thank you. That's really nice of you.
And apparently, Green is the essential worker. You know, she was seen as like one of the key parts. Many people's kitchens were sort of integrated this way. And ABC actually found.
I'm genuinely wondering how much longer I can make it through this Ben Shapiro video. Partially because I know you can just watch this video and tell he doesn't know what to say. He didn't come to this video prepared. He came to this video just wanting to say that he was in love with the man on the Cracker Barrel logo and had no other talking point. So he's just kind of like trudging through this and looking and Googling like conservative and Googling racist talking points that he can find. And then he's like, oh, I actually found one racist talking point. Let's talk about this. He has nothing. He has nothing in the tank. Like, how does this have 3.2K updates? Like, what's going on here? She's lying and panicking, trying to save her job. The woke CEO drove to the brand grave. She should be fired in return. Her salary lost the money. I'm still reading in Ben Shapiro voice. Her glasses told me everything I need to know, but like these people don't even know what they're saying in the comments either. Is there this girl the libs ruined Cracker Barrel? Oh my God, conservatives are cutting up videos already. God damn.
A descendant of this woman who said that actually he was kind of sad that they got rid of this. Apparently he said she was the trusted face back then. Anybody who would look at an African American woman.
Dude. Oh my God. You could be someone that's never heard of YouTube.com and search YouTube.com, find out about YouTube, take out your old flip phone and record a video of yourself talking about Cracker Barrel, and it would be 10 times better than this video right now. This is, seriously, this might be one of the, like, worst videos I've seen on the internet in a long time. I genuinely don't think I'm going to be able to make it through this, and we're going to move on to talking about the TikTok soon. He is just trudging. Does he ever look up? He looks up for his ad read. How did they give him a sponsor on this? I should be sponsored. If they can sponsor Ben in this video, God, I should be sponsored. What the fuck? What does he even get into? Let's see.
Woman cooking, and they knew they could trust her cooking, that she could cook.
I'm just amazed anyone can pretend to care that much about Cracker Barrel. Yeah, I know. We have two. This is another thing I was thinking about as I was making my thumbnail for this, is that we have too much fucking time on our hands. We have too much time. People, and also another part of this is that people know they can make a quick buck off this Cracker Barrel situation. Like, back in the day, I remember when stuff like this could just change, you know? Like, for instance, Boston Market was once called Boston Chicken, right? Boston Chicken logo. You guys remember this? Look, they just did Boston Chicken to Boston Market, right? And it wasn't even a big fuss. It happened and we moved on with life. And now it's like you get all these videos cut up about this. And you guys, people on Google chirping about it. And it turned into like this whole debate. It's crazy. In fact, you know what? Let's start seeing what the TikTokers are saying about this. Cracker Barrel redesign controversy. I feel like I should watch this. Let's see.
Put the racism back in the logo. Y'all messing up Cracker Barrel. Nobody asked for this, man. That's one place you could leave it.
Many of us woke up.
God, TikTok is so
Put
fucking...
the race Confederacy in there, man. Where's Robert E. Lee, man? Let's get these statues
Because
back.
of woke. The only thing that could justify making Olivia being mad about Cracker Barrel is they removed the little triangle game straight up. That would be a better claim.
Back up. The South shall rise again. I don't want this woke crap. What DEI hire made this low?
Many of us woke up.
Oh
today
my
asking,
God, dude. I don't know why desktop
Put
TikTok
the-
sucks this much.
This is terrible. Robert E. Lee is rolling over in his grave right now. You just want to welcome everybody down to the barrel?
Who is the guy? Do you guys know who the guy is on the... Who is the Cracker Barrel grandpa? Who is it? I never even knew that. Oh, Uncle Herschel. It's this guy. He's the cracker in that barrel. The younger brother of Elvin's mother, he helped shape Cracker Barrel's images with values. He was his own goodwill ambassador to the public. Uncle Herschel's wealth and knowledge for rural America's country stores were really like. He was a salesman for Martha White Flour Company for... I'm sorry. Something is so funny about that. He was a salesman for a white flour company for 32 years, traveling the rural South on many towns' general stores. Like many Cracker Barrels today, the community general stores more than just a place to purchase goods. They're a place to take folks to normal time for a chore-filled day with a neighbor or two to exchange pleasantries. That's Cracker E-Barrel, of course. Whites only flour. Does anyone remember the Brad's wife meme? That was some good Cracker Barrel drama. What? No. What is that? I gotta look. What? Brad's wife meme? What's this? Bradley Bird announced on his personal Facebook page that his wife had been fired. His post reads, is this it? Does Sam piss off at me? An understatement. After 11 years of life's Cracker Barrel let my wife go. I'd really like to know why those of you know me these days know that I will find it. And those of you that know me these days know that I will find out. In the meantime, if any of you would like to know, please go to the Facebook page and ask them. I would really appreciate it. They half-ass excuse why she wasn't working out after 11 years. Come on. That old boy is storming. What? You can't even get 40 people to work 40 hours days and her average work was 50 to 60. Needless to say, we'll be seeing an attorney soon. If anybody knows a good labor attorney, let me know. Think I'd better quit now before I go too far. By the way, Life of Fire was Gwen Alexander. This is top-notch Facebook drama. Why did you fire my wife? Over the course of the next week, the commenters began responding with jokes that would turn every query. What did they say? We demand an answer for Brad and his wife. Brad, we'll help you find justice. We have your back. Oh my God. A part of me laughs at this stuff, but like, I'm gonna be very honest. I am the kind of person that is very like, I'm very narrow in the foods I choose to eat, the places I choose to go. Like, I will eat chicken and rice most days of the week. I will eat the same eggs that I eat. I will eat the same this and that. Like, I'm very narrow to what I eat. So if I find like a good place that I like or a good food I like, I take it very seriously. Like, I'll give you a prime example of this. Today I bought the same granola that I've been buying forever, and I noticed the package changed and the flavor changed a little bit. And I'm not going to lie to you, it ruined my morning a little bit. I was like, fuck, it's such a first world problem, but that's how attached I am to like the way a food is, the way it tastes, like everything. And I'm like that with restaurants too. When I found out that Boston markets were going away, I was very upset over this because it's the one thing that I felt comfortable going to. So while I'm laughing at this, I also like kind of see the other side of like the not so humorous side of things. There's that part of me that gets it. But this is fucking funny. Hashtag Brad's wife matters. She deserved it for another job. What the fuck? Oh my god. Wait, so what does he say? What's the rest of what he
Nah,
said?
man. You need to feel like you don't belong. That's what makes the edges of the pancake crispy. It's racism. This Chip and Joanna logo, Food Network. I hate this woke crap. Go woke, go broke. I won't be going back down to crack.
Oh my, I hate this woke crap. Is that what's going on here? Is that kind of the whole thing behind it? That they changed it because they're like trying to be like advertiser friendly or something, and that wasn't, or is that what the crux of it is? Let's see.
Cracker Barrel might actually be over after this change. So Cracker Barrel just unveiled a new logo.
Who is
and a
this
new
guy?
design.
This guy looks like a fucking TikToker. I'm sorry. I'm saying it.
Put
This guy looks like...
Many of us.
Have you ever just like watched a TikTok? Why is this busted?
Cracker Barrel might actually be over
This guy literally looks like he doesn't leave his house and only makes TikToks. I'm sorry.
after this change. So Cracker Barrel just unveiled a new logo and a new design choice they're going to be rolling out across.
My Brown family always treated weird when we go to Cracker Barrel. Oh, Jesus Christ. But my mom loves the food. Damn. Yeah, it's been a, what, 10 plus, maybe even 12, 13 years since I last went in one. Is it like a pretty highly white place to go? Is that the situation? I think it's more about trying to be not so visibly old folks only shop here than it is about being the whitest place on earth. That was kind of my initial impression of it, but I was like trying to forego that, thinking I was wrong. But I think that's what it is, because that was my initial thought on it. Just as to generalize the restaurant as more of a anybody can go here, not just old people. They're fucked unless they changed the name. Maybe that would solve it, but I don't think getting rid of that old guy on it is going to be... People like, oh, old guy's gone now, I can go. You'd have to be like of a whole new generation to find out about Cracker Barrel for the first time. I guess unless you move to another state that does... Or I guess like one of my chatters in this community, like Ass Man Gold, is from Aussie. So maybe he came to America and like saw this without seeing any of this controversy. Maybe would not think it's for old people because of the logo. I don't know. Non-binary barrel. GG. Wait, GG? As in like you gotta go? Or are you saying like, or are you agreeing?
Across all of their stores. If you've been to Cracker Barrel, you probably know that they have antiques everywhere, and it feels like a very unique experience.
What? Is that what it looks like now?
Unique experience.
That is, what the fuck? That's not what it looked like when I went there. What the hell? Did they change it? What? Cracker Barrel inside. That is not what mine looked like. Mine looked like this. There's like dark tables and dark insides. Yeah, mine looked like this. Wait. No, that's even too new. What the fuck? Oh, wait, here it is. Mine was like that. Still here. A lot of them have stores. I was at a coffee place and almost asked for non-binary creamer. Non-binary. I'll have some of that gay creamer too. Chris, Long time no see. How are you? Happy to see you in here. It's a franchise. Ultimately, it varies, which is why the guy's making it. Which is why the guy's already making a bad argument. Cracker Barrel is not your mom and pop restaurant. Yeah. It's a franchise. They're going to make the franchise decisions, which are usually pretty fucked. Let's see here. Let's see what this TikToker's saying.
Well, imagine if they took all of those antiques and uniqueness away from Cracker Barrel. Well, I guess you don't really have to imagine it because that is the update that is coming to Cracker Barrel. You see, Cracker Barrel is starting to roll out a, quote, modern facelift to its different stores across America.
I'm glad I got a funny group here. You guys are funny. I need you guys here to like make shit funny. I have my funny moments, but sometimes when I'm like I get a little too dry and then a chatter will say something funny and it brings me right back. It's nice.
It's also got a new generic-looking logo to go along with this generic-looking facelift that they're giving it. Now, after unveiling this new logo and showing off these new stores, people are not happy with Cracker Barrel at all. Cracker Barrel was one of the very few places you could go that still had some character left in it, but now that character is being completely wiped away. I don't think
that character. I like the white guy. Don't wipe him away.
I think that Cracker Barrel realizes we don't go to Cracker Barrel for the food, we go for the atmosphere. But that might actually start making sense to Cracker Barrel.
Oh, chat, I had to share this. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know why this made me think of it. I think his hat, his red hat made me think about this. I've been catching up with a lot of people lately. Like people from my past that I used to hang out with. You know how I've told you guys in the past that I didn't know anything about politics. Like, I didn't know who the president was or whatever. I was just like, I don't know what's going on, right? All right. I hung out with one of my friends who I hung out with like at that point in my life the other day when I caught up with him. And, like, something midway, like, through our conversation came up where I was like, wait, is that what the liberals or conservatives are saying? And he looked at me and he was like, wait, liberal? What's that? And I was like, I thought he was joking. He's like, no. And he's like, wait, a conservative? What is that? And I had this moment to myself like, oh my God, there's still people like that don't literally even know what a liberal or conservative is. And then I asked him, I was like, wait, do you watch the news or like do you pay attention to any like politics? And he's like, no, I don't do none of that stuff. And I thought to myself, like, damn, that really was me. It shows that, like, it shows that that's who I used to hang out with. And that's how I ended up getting that way, you know? Like, you really do become who you hang out with. And the reason I thought of that with this kind of strikes me as, like, sort of one of those, like, apolitical normies right here that we're listening to. But more of like on the TikTok side of normies.
Soon. Because after all of these new updates were unveiled, Cracker Barrel stock actually started to tumble downwards. Maybe that'll make the higher-ups realize that we don't want to go to one of these new generic Cracker Barrels that they're trying to force upon us.
They took the white guy out. I'm fierce. It's funny how just removing a dude from a logo is actually upsetting people. Let's not listen to white people talk about this, though.
Wow, I mean, they really don't learn, do they? I mean, what is it going to take? You would think that after seeing all of these companies go woke and go broke, they would take the hint. It's almost like they can't even help themselves. It's like they have to feed their narcissistic savior complex or something. And you know what's funny about this entire thing? Guess what Cracker Barrel's age demographic typically is? I mean, one kill.
Someone right here said the black framed glasses is a dead giveaway.
Only guess, right? It's Cracker Barrel, but it's 55 years old.
Cracker Barrel has everybody nooses in knots right now. I mean, literally, their crosses are burning. Now, I'm not sure who went into Canva and did this for them, but the people are up in arms. They're thinking about seceding from the nation again. You see how open and bright and spacious it is now? Very live, laugh, love in here. It's almost as
Oh,
if...
no, not live, laugh, love. No, please. Does anybody in this... I hope nobody in this community has live, laugh, love on their walls in their home. Maybe someone's mother has it on their wall. Ah, those are the worst.
You won't be turned away because of your skin color, but you will be profiled while you're there. Now, they will still have their vintage candies like the Sugar Daddies and
Oh, yeah, they
whatever
do
this
have
whites
this. She's
only
right.
candy is. And the people are so upset about this woke remodeling that they're acting as if they said we can play spades and dominoes at the table. Now, I don't know about you, but
My walls say die, cry, hate. I can't tell if you're joking.
I rather enjoyed having the Confederate antiques spread throughout the stores, and that way they can stay away from our museums. Now, I'm not sure who Uncle Herschel is, but I know he wouldn't have liked a New York strip or anything. He hated the North. This fall menu they are launching is filled with more microaggressions than a corporate email. Cracker Barrel, by the time Christmas gets here, you better have a candle that smells like racism or they will riot.
Oh my god. That's probably like the most normal video I've seen on it so far. Let's see. What's this? Wait, what's this guy? Oh my god. What is it?
Reviewing the
TikTok's
2025 Cracker Barrel rebrand. In a controversial move, the beloved casual dining institution of Cracker Barrel just announced its first redesign in over 47 years, scrapping their classic logo with this old white man and his barrel, and introducing a new simplified logo with no man, no barrel, and doesn't look like it collects Confederate memorabilia as a hobby. And at this point, you might be wondering what happened to Grandpa and where is his barrel, and is the American right having a completely normal, rational response to this? The answers to those first two questions are yet to be seen, and for the third, obviously not.
Someone said just barrel for inclusivity.
MAGA has decided that Cracker Barrel is the new Bud Light, that it's gone woke, and that it's time to make Cracker Barrel great.
Yeah, that was the original tweet. No one asked for this rebrand. It's time to make Cracker Barrel great again. I think the old logo is better, but I can't imagine carrying. Yeah, that was the first thing I said right when I started stream. The logo, the old logo definitely looks better. Like, I'm telling you, when I say this, any like politics behind this aside, or any deeper thoughts on this aside, we all, if you're at least a 90s kid, maybe even dare I say early 2000s, we all have those things that we remember from those eras that were like, that was so good. I wish that was like still the same, or like I wish that was like the way it was. And that, I think, is what's kind of happening here. I think we're just watching this happen in broad daylight, and we're kind of like, oh, this thing that didn't need to change, but also like, why? That's kind of where I'm at with it, where I'm just like, why change something? It's like it would be like a gas station changing its logo. It's like, why would Citgo need to change their logo, you know? Hey, Kindred Spirits, what's Kindred Spirits? I do think the logo looks worse, but I do think the logo looks worse, but I don't understand how people are so personally offended by this. American culture is giving your life to Christ in a Cracker Barrel parking lot. Yup. Didn't the I Have It podcast make a Cracker Barrel insult at White MAGA, so then they started defending the franchise? And now they're angry at them. Oh my God. I've been watching, I'm not going to lie. So I've been catching up with a ton of friends lately. It's been nice. I was catching up with a friend of mine that I hadn't spoke to in a while just because I've been busy, but he's like a pretty close friend. And I was like, what have you been up to? And like literally like one of the first few things in, he's like, well, I've been watching a lot of like content on the internet. And he said he's been watching I've Had It podcast. And I was like, oh, okay. And I had to check it out. And when we had this conversation, I thought this lady was the lady from The Office. And he was like in like confusion for a moment. He was like, wait, is it? Because if you look at The Office characters, and we both sat there and we're like, is this her? The Office Angela. We both thought for like a brief moment in time that this was Angela. And once I showed him a photo of Angela, like this photo, he kind of was like, oh, I see where you're coming from. Look, Angela. You see it? Right? Do you guys see it? Maybe chat won't see it. I can't tell. Maybe my friend was being nice, but what the fuck? They look identical. And then I realized what this was. They've had Trump in their thumbnail so much. You see it? Okay. Whew. All right. They've had Trump in their thumbnail so much, I thought they were a right-wing podcast. I didn't even read their titles ever. I thought it was just a right-wing podcast, so I ignored it. And they always looked angry. And they had Trump. And I saw angry people and Trump, and I thought... And so I was thinking they were like baiting me into a right-wing podcast, you know? And then they'd have like this, where they're like happy, and then Trump. And I'd think like, crap. But now I realized what it is. So I got put onto the I've Had It podcast. But let's see, Cracker Barrel. Is this clipped out already? What's this?
With white people that triple trumped, that have the nerve and the audacity to walk into a Mexican restaurant, a Chinese restaurant, an Indian restaurant, go to perhaps their gay hairdresser.
I saw them here and they were really funny. I know. I missed that episode. I definitely missed it. I've been doing my Fear and catch up lately. I was listening to Fear on my walk this morning.
I think you should be able to enjoy anything but Cracker Barrel. And if you want to triple Trump and you want to browbeat DEI and you want to browbeat gay people and you want to browbeat black people as you've been doing for 400 years, and you want to browbeat this generation of immigrants that come over here and open up businesses earnestly, pay their taxes.
Yeah, she's cooking.
Demonize them and call them rapists and felons and all this shit when the felon is the teeny weeny mushroom cock piece of shit, Kankle's McTaco tits at the top of the ticket. I have fucking had it from top to bottom. White people that triple Trump should be banned, boycotted from enjoying the best thing that America has to offer, which is multiculturalism. Get your fat asses out of the Mexican restaurant.
But she's got a good
Get
point.
your fat asses over to Cracker Barrel because nobody wants to see your fucking smug ass, teeny weeny.
Man, holy shit, she was cooking that.
Get your fat asses over to Cracker Barrel because nobody wants to see your fucking smug ass, teeny weeny, pink arm, big gut around. Nobody wants to see that shit. No one.
Oh my God, that was amazing. That was amazing. Who told me about that? Who was the chatter that told me? Was that Chris? That was incredible, Chris. That was incredible. I'm glad we looked at that. What's this guy saying?
People are boycotting Cracker Barrel because they changed the logo.
What happened?
Cracker Barrel.
The irony before this is before Cracker Barrel was being boycotted and participating in Pride Month. It was being boycotted for participating in Pride Month. Oh my God. What did they do for, let's see, Cracker Barrel Pride Month? Let's see. It's our greatest mission to ensure that pleasing people means all people. LGBTQ Pride Month. That's woke. They're woke at Cracker Barrel. Jesus Christ, dude, that's scary that people are getting mad at this. Man, I am too. I'm a wishful thinker, man. I hope some of these people can recognize that these people are human too. I hope we can have that day. I don't know that I'll be alive to see it, but I hope. I can only hope, man. We're getting worse.
Changed their logo, so now people are saying they'll never eat there again. How can you be called Cracker Barrel when you remove the racker off the barrel? And then are you laughing?
I'm not laughing.
And then they said first you took the Indian.
Lesbian, gay barrel, trans. They do White Pride Month the other 11 months of the year. True. Advice from Luos. Who is this guy? Do you know who this is?
Off the land. And now the racker's off the barrel.
What are you so angry about? All they did was change the logo.
Yes, but not
Advice from Luis. Do you know who this is? I don't know who this guy is.
only do they have a DI program, but they're
Wait, it says reloaded. Uh-oh. Well, I don't like that it says reloaded. That's not good. Usually when it says reloaded, it means it was an account that was banned the first time. But maybe it was, I don't know. That's Luis. What's his deal?
Changing private business.
You're scaring me, Chris. Are you saying this? Uh-oh. Did he get banned for something? What's the lore? Oh, okay. I thought you were saying I thought I was gonna like run into some shit. Okay. Who's Max? What the fuck? Why does he have reloaded, or is this someone just making another one?
they changed the logo.
What happened?
Cracker Barrel changed their logo, so now people are saying they'll never eat there again. How can you be called Cracker Barrel when you remove the racker off the barrel? And then are you laughing?
I'm not laughing.
And then they said first you took the Indian off the land, and now the racker's off the barrel.
What are you so angry about? All they did was change the logo.
Yes, but not only do they have a
Probably someone reloading his content. Okay.
program, but their CEO is a woman. Any businesses that goes woke goes broke. The president needs to do something about that.
I thought you were against the government changing private businesses' operations.
Only when it doesn't affect me. Now I have to boycott Cracker Barrel, Target, the NFL, Walgreens, Bud Light, Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Disney, deodorant, showers, dentist, books, education, Taylor Swift. Stop changing
But I thought everybody else was a snowflake. Why do you care what they do with the logo?
Cracker Barrel was all about heritage. And now the logo's different. And now I can't eat there anymore.
Oh, it's the pirate hacker group. Reloaded breaking out from the cracking video into Cracker Barrel videos.
Still eat there.
If I eat there, I am no longer a man. And now woke people are saying they're willing to eat there. They also joined the LGBTQ alliance. Meaning I have to boycott.
Why do you care so much about a logo?
Is it so wrong that I want to live in an environment where there's only people that look like me? And Cracker Barrel gave me that. And now I have to.
Even though this is like probably either a dubbed in voice from something or like a fake conversation, it's like very real. This is like an actual conversation people have.
5 years.
Dude, I'm so fucking stupid, man. I have a monetized TikTok account, and these motherfuckers out here making 1 minute 22 videos making money, dog. I gotta do this. I gotta start getting that TikTok monthly paycheck. You guys want to hear what my monthly paycheck from TikTok was this month? $2. I got my YouTube paycheck. Made $100 off YouTube last month somehow. But I got to make that TikTok. These people are smart. They're cutting up 122 videos.
Target CEO is finally being replaced. Why? Target said their sales have been declining when compared to other companies.
Wait, what? Is that actually something going on right now? What the fuck? Target CEO. Oh yeah, there is a new CEO of Target. Are people mad at that?
Ever since they got rid of DEI and people started boycotting them, their net income has dropped 21%. They lost $12.4 billion in market value.
We don't care.
But if they're replacing their CEO, wouldn't you shop there again?
Is Target BDS? Is it? No. I don't know why I thought it was BDS for a moment.
To backtrack now, we do not care. It took them this long to find a solution for it.
But
they can go ahead and decline and sell.
But doesn't it show that they're trying to make a change and reverse their back?
Can you send a link here? No, I don't think it lets you send a link. You can like tell me what you typed into Google or something, and then I'll search it and find it.
Decisions from before, isn't it good to learn? Why are people still mad?
Successful companies are big enough to have enough intelligent people to know what DEI is actually for, so they get.
There was a Target boycott, but it wasn't BDS. What was the boycott over? Did I miss that, or maybe I talked about that on stream and I've forgotten already.
get rid of it and advocate for discrimination is something.
Oh, I did talk about it on stream or in a video. One of the two I did. This was the whole thing with like the with them with like with Pride Month, right? Wasn't that what it was? People were all mad that they were in support of Pride Month or something. They removed DEI stuff. God.
I can't forgive.
But we should forgive everybody once they realize their mistake. Sure, they reintroduced discrimination in the workforce, but now they changed it because of consequences.
Because to try to succeed at the detriment of others is wrong.
I like this guy.
And shows where their morals lie.
Are you saying big businesses have a responsibility to society to uphold good morals, values, and ethics? But
maybe we'll see some actual change, but the CEO wasn't fired. He stepped down. He's still an executive as the company. They're just putting somebody else as the face, so it sounds like a PR.
People are boycotting Cracker Barrel.
Oh my God. Oh, look at that guy's stuff later. Dude, this Cracker Barrel shit's fucking... I think it was because they... Oh, I already read that. Dude, I don't know what's going on in our world, man. We're... These are the things that we're focusing on during these times right now. What's this?
Hey guys, I'm here in Tennessee at Cracker Barrel, and it's a really sad day. Unfortunately,
no way, no
hey guys,
way.
I'm here in Tennessee at Cracker Barrel, and it's a really sad day. Unfortunately,
I'm here in Tennessee. I just finished listening to my favorite country song. I got some sad news.
Cracker and the Barrel are both gone. Yep. CEO Julie Massino probably just did not get that memo that woke went broke, and she is changing it up here. She's absolutely destroying the culture. If you take a look at what she did with sprinkles, that's starting to go downhill right now. But Julie, let me tell you, the core customer, who you obviously don't understand, here at Cracker Barrel is not a sprinkle.
Woke is broke. I won't go there anymore. I listen to Ben Shapiro and I love the white guy. Isn't that's sad? That's really sad. The vast majority of person that's speaking against this is like deeply in love with the white man from the logo, and they're like, fuck. They're not even normal. They don't even arrive at the normal take on this that we talked about, which is just being like, oh, it changed, that kind of sucks. The logo just looked cool, and then I can move on with my life, right? Like, that's like a pretty normal, level-headed take. I think most of us, if not all of us here, have that same feeling and sentiment on this. But no, somehow the other side's take on this, and the overwhelming vast majority seems to be the identical Ben Shapiro take, that they're deeply in love with the white man, and they're so upset the white man's gone from the logo. And because of that, that makes Cracker Barrel woke, DEI. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. Do you think bad guys should be the same in words that replace the white man with a white woman? Probably worse. Probably they'd be like, well, woman? Why they got to put a woman on there? These women don't deserve to be on the restaurant logo. I could barely talk to a woman myself, so why should she be allowed to be on the logo? I only think of woman as object, so maybe that's good because she an object on the logo. But I actually can't fuck her in real life, so I'm gonna be mad. That's probably what the conversation would be. You see, did I go to a Wendy's? Hell no, brother. You see the outrage of the male Vikings cheerleaders, owners of Zionists, but that's the issue. What's up, Buyer Logic? How you doing? Good to see you in here. The outrage of the male Vikings cheerleaders? Male Vikings cheerleaders? Oh no. What's this? Let's see. Male NFL cheerleaders aren't new, so people are mad about It's probably not the best place to read this. Next generation arrived. Instagram alongside video opened up with. Wait. People on social media. All these grown men crying in the comments like this has any effect whatsoever on the game itself. If it doesn't have any effect in the game, then we shouldn't need them in the first place. Male cheers have existed at high school and college for a long time. Have you ever watched an elite competition? Oh my god, man. What is happening? We are slipping down a... Maybe we just need to... We are just getting worse as a society. If you're not a... The same conservatives that are like, I want a straight white male, like the Ben Shapiro types, are also the same people that are chirping at this, being like, I got my straight white male here, but I don't like it. He's a cheerleader. I don't like that. Oh my god. Comments not past the vibe check. Yeah, I go to a Wendy. What's up with the Wendy's thing? My closest guy, friends were cheerleaders in high school, and you'd be surprised how many people actually care about that. Yeah, nobody in the real fucking... When you walk out and talk to your friends, people aren't going to... The average person does not stay up late thinking about this. It's people you see in these comments that do. My favorite thing is that this wouldn't be a problem if they were just as flamboyant, but... They could hold a girl in the air with one arm. Yeah, exactly. Gotta send him to Dagestan. Kirk Cousins has crazy dance moves. What is happening? They're trying to ruin my favorite sport, football. I am more concerned about this. This is hard to watch. Am I going to clap for audio? A lot of my streams have been getting clapped. Like any of the streams you see with lower views on them lately have been getting lower views because they're getting blocked in most countries by the time the stream ends. So I've been like trying to change it up with the intro music because that's what's being clapped lately. And then YouTube's been clapping a bunch of my videos too. I've been getting clapped like for videos that are already up. It's so fucking weird. They changed like their music rule. We're in this, like, there's so many, here's another element of this. There's a lot of people in this, but to fixate on one little thing in this video and get mad, like, dude, the main problem is we need shit for people to do, man. We need stuff for people to do that doesn't cost a fucking fortune. These people need to go they need to go to the library. They need to read a book. They need to do something. They need to log off the internet, go to the library, read a book, go to a coffee shop, and go talk to a human. That's what these people need to do. Spend $3 to get a coffee to talk to a fucking human being. Like, straight up. My mail or stray as fuck, too. Vikings visual response actually mentioned like 4 presidents were male cheerleaders. Oh my god, the Vikings responded. Let's see. Viking cheerleader president response. Let's see. Oh, is this it? Dude, I fear that male cheerleaders probably just don't get enough recognition online. So in the very few corners of the internet that you do see them, somehow it's reached conservative and or crazy people circles that they've just turned this into a whole fucking situation here. Vikings respond. Let's see. The Vikings have responded after they came firing their new cheerleaders. Well, fans have been seeing male cheerleaders have been part of the Viking teams and have long associated with college and professional cheerleading, the Minnesota Vikings shared in a statement. Pretty sure the Bushes were, I think Ronald Reagan was a cheerleader, and the Bushes were, yeah, dude, people are just too fucking dumb. That's another problem, too, is because of the information overload, a lot of people do feel like, even, dare I say, like, I think maybe, like, some of those people I was hanging out with that don't even know what liberal or conservative is, know that the internet has too much, like, information overload. And so when people are presented with this idea that, oh, it's just the internet, and, oh, it has, we have 1 million responses on Google and 1 million ways to find information on Google, right? A lot of people they don't see that as like an opportunity to look within themselves and challenge their own train of thought. Rather, it's like, nah, I don't need to look that up. They're like, it's common sense. And when you think like that, it can narrow you down into how you think about things. And so the common sense in this case to those people is like, nah, dog, only girls are cheerleaders. But it's funny how they have selective outrage, right? Because, again, it's like, they're like, nah, women cheerleaders, that's fine. But they're the same people that look at another situation and they're like, those women should be kicked out. Only white men should be allowed in this. But it's like, so what? So now that there's a male cheerleader here, you're like, nah, I actually don't like that white guy. Like, make it make sense. Hello? Make it make sense. Yep. Yeah. I need God. One day, there might come a day where I switch over to fucking Twitch. I love the frickin' little emote so much. I don't know if it'll show. Did you guys see the emote? I think I just hit activate for BTTV, but I don't know if it shows the emote. Maybe it just says feels good, man, on your screen. Oh, YouTube chat. I wish it had these little emotes. I wish. Dude, we just need things. Often see you in sandwiches chat. Oh, that's what's up. I do regular sandwiches chat. Is she on now? No, she's not on. I've been feeling really bad for her lately about her dog. About her dog that's passed. I've been thinking a lot about her dog. It's a very parasocial thing to think about, but her dog was a good doggo. And it's a sad situation. Okie was the homie. Alrighty. That might be all I think I have in the tank. Unless you guys have something else you want me to look at, you want to share for me to look at, you can feel free to share it. Otherwise, I think I'm going to hit the hay so I can get up and do I did a little 5 a.m. walkie walk today. Felt pretty good. Might do that again. I might do that again. Let's see. Let me check out. Let's see what's. Oh, did you guys see this? I don't know if you guys. Okay, tell me if you guys know about this. I favorited it. On my TikTok.
Favorite couple,
what was
Nick
this?
and Cassie have officially decided to break up.
I didn't think it was worth covering, but I was like, what the fuck is going on? Someone said, sorry, I'm employed. Who are they? Who don't know? Nick and Cassie was a couple the internet adored. A few months, people started saying things fake. They're real people and things when they collab with someone who just lived as a couple. They broke up because they didn't want to get into complaint. Oh my God.
We now know the real reason why Nick and Cassie broke up. The reason is that many people have issues with the two young people being in love, as they don't want to see people happy. Every little thing Nick and Cassie do is criticized.
Oh my God. People are mad because two people are happy. Also, there's been like a whole another drama thing I've been following lately. with this dude that's doing this 50 states, 50 states. I don't know if anybody else has been following this guy, but he like got into some drama.
Disappointing that I have to make a video like this. So this season of 50 Dates, 50 States, some of the dates have a group chat.
So this guy literally is going on 50 dates in 50 states, and this dude's like on his 3rd season of doing it, which means after this season he will have gone on 150 dates. And the biggest controversy with this is that he's been on 100 and however many dates now, including this one, and he doesn't have a girlfriend. And so people are like, he's just doing it for the money. He's doing it for the internet views. He's getting eaten alive. And now some of the girls in the group chats are discussing this. And as a result, discussing this, this is where he's at.
So this season of 50 Dates, 50 States, some of the dates have a group chat. And Dathan told me there's a group chat, and I just assumed it's where everybody can collectively talk, become friends, plan trips, all that stuff. That's happened in past seasons of 50 Dates, 50 States. I was expecting that's what was happening in this.
70 dates, not girlfriends.
To find out, unfortunately, the group chat has become this war zone and attack on me. And when I tell you I've never felt so backstabbed in my life, it's unbelievable. A lot of dates in this group chat are demeaning me, making fun of me, criticizing me, judging me, making up lies, and it's really sad to see.
I felt really torn about this whole thing because, like, he kind of treated this like, look, I'm spending money, so no matter what, you should like me. You'll see.
The worst thing about this is the majority of those dates are nice when they text me and very friendly when they text me, but then they turn around and they say some very, very hateful, rude things. And it is just a stab to the back. And unfortunately, I'm not in there to defend myself, or no one comes to me directly.
Okay, but the thing is, the girls are making videos. Like, the girly pops are out here, out here cutting up videos about it. Here, like, 50 dates, drama. Yeah, look, the girly pops are making videos.
Okay. Hi, I'm Elena. I am the Mississippi date for 50 Dates, 50 States. I'm sure by now everybody and their mother has seen the video.
Someone did 50 women versus accountability.
Considering it has like 1.6 or something million views. I didn't really want to like get up on my page and comment on this because this is way too much drama and it took a fun experience and turned it into something that is just filled with hate from
God, I gotta turn my fucking volume up.
These girls are. I have a bunch of people calling me a mean girl, and I promise you, if you ask anybody who genuinely actually knows me, I'm not, and I'm not getting on here to defend myself because I don't need to.
I hate the idea of 50 States, 50 States. It idolizes one guy to be a player, and I have this perfect life with all these pretty girls. It's very heavily implied that he's the center of attention. He's been a weird idea.
I don't need to defend myself, y'all. I'm sorry, but I don't. And it's honestly none of y'all's business. And it's honestly surprising how astronomically blown out of proportion this has gotten. So yes, I went on the date with him just like 49 other girls did. And yes, there was a group chat. That's all true. And I'm going to post screenshots by the end of this video because that's what everybody wants. And I know I'm not going to appease anybody with this because if you're in comments to fighting, you're there to fight. I'm not going to change your mind.
Oh, fuck. I forgot this was a 9-minute video. Jesus Christ. All right. Maybe we should just unpack this drama the next stream because it's a lot. It's a fucking lot to cover. It's a lot. It's like a fucking 10-part thing because we got this video and then this other girl just cut up another video like yesterday, I think it was. 50 dates, 50 states, drama. There was another girl that just cut up this video.
So I recently just ended up on like the TikTok.
Wait, where'd it go? This girl. Here she is.
Okay, so if you don't know me, I was the North Carolina date on 50 Days.
Like, and there's even another girl that cut up another video. Like, the girly pops are out here. They're cutting videos. I don't think he should be blasted for his content, brilliant idea, and he shouldn't care he's getting roasted in the group. I've had a few bad dates. I just knew I was getting roasted. Yeah, no, me too. Me too. Like, that's the thing. I like, dude, we've all been there. As a guy, you can't, that's like unavoidable. It's just bound to happen, right? I feel like a first date is so meaningless, it's whatever. Yeah, but, you know, people take a lot of meaning into it. People fucking do.
It's
Like,
States. And if you've been keeping up with everything, you've noticed that there's a bunch of drama going on. There was a group chat.
she even had to shut her fucking comments off.
Girls, from this season. And we, kind of as expected, we're getting to know each other, comparing our dates and our stories, and planning a trip so we can all meet each other. I think it's happened in previous seasons. It's kind of expected when you're, I don't know, it's all over social media.
I mean, surely they knew what he was doing before agreeing. They do. They have to sign this. The lore in this goes so deep. I'm like parasocially watched his thing. He made a video a long time ago when he did season 1 about something in Chicago. And that was how I found him. And when he had like a few thousand followers, I was like messaging him about it. Because I was asking him, I was like confused. I was like, is he actually about to go on 50 dates, you know? And he was like, yeah, that's because he was doing it during the pandemic, I think. So he was like, oh, I'm going on 50 dates like virtually or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay. But this whole fucking thing runs so deep. But yeah, obviously post-pandemic, he's going in person.
You know, that's what girls do. Like, we talk. And
Whoa, but anyway, yeah, he told me one thing. Like, they like sign, like now that they go on this, and he says it on his socials too. Like, they have to apply to be a date, then they have to like agree to be on camera during the date for like content, and then they have to agree to be able to like, I forget. There's like they have to plan the day, I think, because he's traveling. So I think they plan part of the day, and sometimes he plans it.
the fact that
Anyhow, they know what they're getting into. They know.
drama has been brought to the internet is actually kind of ridiculous.
This is the drama.
The fact that Matt is saying that he feels backstabbed is a bit dramatic. Honestly, I had a really great time on my date.
And this drama's fresh off the press. It's like 3 days ago. This is all back to this video.
They want to talk about something or question something, and so they just believe lies that are being said, or they believe stories that are being said that just aren't true. And the unfortunate thing about this season is that when I break a heart...
Okay, that's the thing. He goes on a date, he posts content, and then like the 4th or 5th video he'll post where he's like breaking a heart. So then he's saying he doesn't want to like have them as the finalists because he has like 3 finalists, right? So the 3 finalists are the ones that he keeps. He gets to keep 5 hearts along the way and only 5. So if he changes his mind on someone, he has to break a heart he's already kept and then bring their heart into the pile of 5 for the 5 finalists. So that also adds a layer of drama to this thing. So
it seems like
I have achieved peak anti-anxiety goodhood purely by not being a content creator. Chris, I've said this to you before. You and I have had this conversation, but I think you told me no. There was a reason you told me no. But I've said you would be a very good content creator if you were. And not only a good one, but a very interesting one too. Because I've said this to you before, you're very well articulated, and I think you could pull it off really well. Would suck to have the Chad's DMs leak when I break the heart. I mean, come on. They know what's up. Wait, I didn't know it was like a reality show. Yeah, this whole thing is like a reality show.
In my date's eyes, everything fun we had or the memories we experienced just go out the window. I pride myself on my character and treating everyone with respect. I couldn't have had 3 seasons of 50
He's not even cute. Yeah, but the girly pops think he is, so.
dates with these dates if I wasn't like that. I only portray my dates in a positive way, and I only have nice things to say about them. And trust me, there have been plenty of dates I've gone on that have gone bad, or the date has said rude things.
Yeah, look, and there's even people in the comments. Time to find a wife, bro.
Things, demeaning things, negative things towards me that I have not said or spoken about because I take the higher road and I don't want that to open the door for criticism towards them. I treat all my dates in a respectful way. I hype them up on social media. I open the car doors. I pay for everything we do. I literally spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on creating cool experiences for the dates I go on. And for some reason, that's still not good enough, and I'm a bad guy. And some of these girls I thought were so nice and so kind and so caring, but unfortunately that must have just been a facade.
Yeah, so I've always had this thing. This is where I kind of disagree with him on this kind of like logic. I have this thing that I've incel origin story. Yeah. It's what it gives, right? I've always had this thing in my mind where you can be a shitty person, but because you spend X amount of money on somebody doesn't alleviate you of that like shittiness. Like just because you spent thousands of dollars or $400,000, that doesn't now make you a good person because you did X thing with X money. Like that does not matter. Like what matters is what your actions are, not the money you spent. That doesn't alleviate you. And I always think it's funny when people think that, like, I would even think that, or vice versa, where it's like, oh, I'll get you this to make up for blah, blah, blah. Like, that's one of the worst things that I hate, that I'll never accept. I've had, like, maybe 2 people do this to me before, where they, like, realize they, like, fucked up, and then they're like, oh, I'll get you, like, this to make up for it, or whatever. I'm like, please, that will not make up. Like, you cannot buy me free ice cream for a year to make up for whatever that problem is. You cannot hand me $400 to make up for that problem. Like, no.
Saw it on our date, and that's not truly who they were, which I must have a pretty good sense of character because that's probably why I broke their damn heart in the first place. And there's no hiding it. I've seen it all. I see what's been said, and I've seen who said it. And the fact that some of you could be so rude and so hateful and so two-faced when I did nothing but provide a good experience for you, it's a bad look, and you really need some self-reflection as a person and with your character. How can you act
taking
so
zero
nice to someone
accountability
over
here?
text?
Man, I'm sorry, I was an asshole. Here's a Sephora gift card. People do that. You make up like a hypothetical, but fuck, people do it.
And then turn around and be saying some of the most harmful things. Like, you've got to be such an...
And no one cares how much money you spend on your content, you sex fest. Yeah.
evil person to do that. And I think some of them are getting mad just to be mad or create drama.
Oh, there was a dude. There's even... Okay, some of the fellas are cutting up videos. If I can find it, I'll show you. A fella cut up a video and it was just like right to the point. He's like, bro's just doing this so he can, what was the terminology he used? He was basically saying he's just doing this to have sex with a couple of them. And it was like a 12-second video. It was the funniest thing. I saw when I woke up today, and I was like, the fellas are after him now.
One of them's mad because I didn't pronounce her name right. I thought I was pronouncing her name right, so why wouldn't she correct me? A couple of them were mad because it was a...
Oh, what the hell? How do we get to the Sydney Sweeney video all of a sudden? The fuck?
It's really disappointing that I see what's been said, and then turn around and texted me such nice message.
Let's talk about...
Oh my... Why is this so busted? Holy...
Really disappointing. When I announce dates or I put breaking them, one date made up a story about how she told me that I need to break her heart. That never happened. That has happened with a couple dates, and I'm not...
I'm mad that he's not even cute. I'm just fun to make fun of a dork like this. Yeah.
Talking about them. But it's so unfortunate that some of my dates aren't mature enough to ask me a question or get my side of the story.
Oh, he got into this like weird controversy at the end of his last season. So it was a weird. Okay, this was another weird part. So the winner of the last season was supposed to go on this vacation with him where they film a bunch of content together. And to me, that just sounds so weird. Like, especially being like if you're a woman and then you get selected by him to this like forced vacation. It's like, you guys went on one date. Now you have to go on a vacation with this guy. And she, like, rightfully so, backed out of it. And then it, like, completely, like, the end of his season just, like, wasn't there because of it. And so much people were like, so, where's the end of the season, dog? It's just, like, the weirdest fucking trap ever.
They just believe somebody else because they're a girl. When I announce dates or I put content out there about my dates, I get DMs all the time from people that know my dates and they share things. I've gotten DMs saying, hey, this girl's crazy, look out. Saying, hey.
We unrelated, but I had a friend whose second date with a girl was a trip to Japan. Jesus
They
Christ.
cheated on their boyfriend, be careful. Saying, hey, this girl used to bully me. All sorts of things. And what right do I have to automatically believe those people without getting to know my date first? And that's why this is such a jab, is because my dates know me and know the time we had, yet they just disregard all that and they believe someone they've never met. And this is not all my dates. Some of my dates are absolute rock stars. Don't get caught up in the drama. Don't believe someone just because they're another girl. Appreciate the time we had regardless if I've kept their heart or not. And to those dates who support me, cheer
Jesus.
me on.
So I did nothing wrong. I am in the right. Let's see how right he
We had a good
is.
time. Matt was really sweet. He's a cool guy.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Does the 50 days 50
No!
stays do?
Oh, this.
50 days, 50
Here's the
stays
fella.
just crack- Does the 50 days 50 stays do? Does the 50 days 50 stays do just crack all them like girls? Like, let me know. Is he?
Does
really-
he
is
just
really-
crack all the girls? Caught, man.
Out here just going.
He went on a date with someone who's actually an in real life friend of mine too. Not this guy, but the 50 States guy. Went on a date with someone that I am personally friends with in real life.
around cracking these shorties. Does the
Cracking these shorties. Oh my god. This was the like 13-second video that I was talking about. That was the best video that could have been made.
Okay, so if you don't know me, like comparing our dates and our stories.
I had a cousin who went on a similar date to Hawaii. What, like a first or second date? I've seen it before where people travel. I mean, every circumstance is different, but I've seen it before, like people meet on the internet. Like we've all seen those TikTok videos with those couples like seeing the person I've been talking to on the internet for 13 months for the first time in real life or whatever. And the people are like fucking crying in the airport. We've all seen that, right?
And planning a trip so we can all meet each other. I think it's happened in previous seasons. It's kind of expected when you're, I don't know, it's all over social media, you know, that's what girls do. Like, we talk. And the fact that the drama has been brought to the internet is actually kind of ridiculous. The fact that Matt is saying that he feels backstabbed is a bit dramatic. Honestly, I had a really great time on my date. We had a good time. Matt was really sweet. He's a cool guy. What I didn't like was finding out all of the things that I found out from the group chat. I knew going into this, obviously, he's going on dates with multiple women. This is his third season. He does 50 dates every season. You can do the math. Going on over 200 dates with women your whole life, you're 28 and you still don't have a girlfriend, we all know that you're doing this not to find love because you want it to be more than what it is now. Clearly, you know.
I will say, I might just be, this may have just, maybe, oh, you know what? Never mind. I'm gonna take that back for a second. This is the other shtick. He doesn't get with, no, you're not wrong to assume that. You're probably right. You're probably right. Like, okay, this is the other shtick to it. He's actually never had a girlfriend ever before. That's the whole shtick. I should have mentioned that early on. But that's another part of what makes this, like, dramatic, is that's why she was saying, like, 28 and no girlfriend. I think she meant to say 28 and has never had a girlfriend. Because this is not just me assuming that. He has openly stated this at the top of season 1. And that was the reason what motivated him to do this, is the fact that he's never had a girlfriend. And he's very honest about it. I've DM'd him about this. And when he was doing season 1, I was like, so you've never had a girlfriend? And he was like, yeah. So not only has he told me, but he's openly stated this on social media. So, yeah, that's another part. And hey, look, no, I get it. Not everybody, some people don't find their partner till later in life, right? And if that's you, then, you know, it's hard out there. I get it. But also, that's kind of, I think, where she was going with this. 50 potential beards. So I was like, this dude's sexual orientation is just content. Yeah.
Post things because it gets attention and it gets views. It's all for, whatever the hell, the attention.
The girly pops are exposing him.
Posting the video.
I just like how that dude just cut to the chase. Just
the group chat was unnecessary, and now a lot of us are getting a lot of hate and death threats, etc.
Yeah, that's not good.
And it's affected a lot of us.
I bet you all experience different made-up stories. Yeah, that it does seem like a situation where you could come out of it and like make up stories to your bros. Mr. Beast, if instead of kind to 1 million, he dated 1 million. I'm gonna go on 1 million dates. Mr. Beast did that one video where he was like, I'm going on the most expensive date and the most cheap date. Remember that? With like and the thumbnail was like him with like a scoop of ice cream and then a gold dish with ice cream. You remember that?
You're going on dates with these girls, getting them really, really drunk. Some of them not even remembering the night. Promising.
God, my voice is so fried that my Mr. Beast impression is worse than dog water.
And that, if this happens,
maybe it's just bad to begin with.
You'll be in the bottom 5. And there's just.
Oh, my normie friends all think that, and they're right. When I've brought up Mr. Beast around them, they're always like, oh, Mr. Beast has like no life in those eyes. And I think it's because they've seen Mr. Beast on the chocolate bars at like Target.
So much more to it. And it's actually kind of crazy. And that's what I didn't like, is the fact that he's just doing all of these things. Like, that's not okay. Like, getting all of these girls really drunk. Like,
oh yeah, that's another part of it.
That's right. I think that's kind of messed up. But yeah, so that rubbed me the wrong way. Also posting things.
Yeah, to get these girls like pretty drunk is not great.
Things that girls didn't agree to be posted, that we didn't want posted, things like that. Twisting things on the internet to make it look a different way, and making us look bad or making us look stupid, or people assume things. People. Okay. So let me show you what she's talking about. I'm glad she said this, where she was like where she was like
making some of the girls look stupid. So I'll show you. So he has a pinned video in his profile where he made this one girl look really stupid. I don't know why the fuck he's pinning it, but it's literally him making her look stupid on display right on his profile. Mr. Beast will give someone life-changing money surgery, just awkwardly smile and think about how much it will net him in profit. Yeah. Look at watch this. How much do you think that? Yeah. Like, this is not a video that should be on social media. Like, he should have seen one comment on this and then just deleted the video. Yacht is. Wait. How much do you think that yacht is? You were to guess.
Maybe like under over 50.
50 what? 50 what?
I don't know. We'll say like 100,000. I don't know. I'm so bad with boats. Or?
Like right there, the video should have just ended and then like done, but no.
Sweetheart, that is a lot more than 50 or 100,000.
Really?
And this girl got chewed the fuck up in the comments. Oh no, sweetheart, come on, dude. 100K is not even the maintenance for that. She probably thinks starting salary at McDonald's is 40K a month. Women. 50K, that's an easy 10 minute. Like, this poor girl got chewed the fuck up. That's what I mean. That's why I almost didn't want to get into this tonight, but I was like, fuck it. I'll get into it. There's so many goddamn layers of this.
Things like, it's the internet. Like, so I just think, obviously, he does this for himself. You know, he doesn't care about... I feel like he doesn't care about the girl's feelings and, like, how things look and, like...
Yeah, because if he did, he would have deleted that video, right?
Us to find out what he's doing with the other girls on, like, these days. Like, clearly, you're sleeping with some of them. You're doing whatever, who knows what. But, like, I think he obviously puts on this front. Everyone thinks that he's the sweetest guy. And, you know, he's just taking all these girls out and spending all the money and blah, 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 blah. Newsflash, that's a lot.
Okay, I should show you that other girl's 50 days, 50 states. I just show you the screenshots from that other girl's video. So she put up the.
Man, I gotta stop.
Oh no.
Hi. A little bit more personal. I posted that on that later, and then was taken out for money with it. Didn't come to say I
gotta find the screenshots. They were like, God, this TikTok is busted.
Okay. Hi. And that's actually us talk their names, even though I doubt what I said in my heart because this is stressful. Or anything, but I was just crazy. Them if I.
Here they are. Oh geez, not because you're pretty new. It would get views. Oh yeah, this girl's talking about why he picked her. Because you're pretty new, you'd get views. I was too drunk to record anything, is what one girl said about their date. Honestly happy I wasn't able to be a part of it anymore. Yeah, he doesn't think of the woman's perspective when he posts them going back to his Airbnb. For those wondering, I'm not that stupid. Oh, this is about the girl with the boat. For those wondering, I'm not that stupid. My actual guess was $5 million for the boat, but of course, that wasn't what was shown. Oh my God, dude. Yeah, and this girl is getting chewed the fuck up. Also, Matt put me on blast and has my video being a dumbass pinned on his TikTok, and I got a lot of hate. But you have to laugh it off. People are bored.
Okay.
Yeah, except that girl's probably literally getting death threats, just like that one girl was saying. Yeah, that's kind of the drama. That's really the drama summed up. What's this guy saying?
Hear me
out.
out.
The fellas are talking about it. Let's see.
TikTok. Hear me out, Hollywood. Hear me out, Netflix, Peacock, HBO. Whoever want to pick this show up because I got an idea. You take me. Single, good-looking young man. No kids. 28.
Okay, he's not talking about the drama. Bro wants to be on the show.
And I do 50 dates in 50 states. And America gets to watch. And then...
Or is he making fun of him?
At the end of each season, I say we got 50 states. We do 5 seasons, 10 states each season. America picks their favorite date based on compatibility from each season. And then season 6 is going to be the season finale. You fly. And then we go on a date for the last season. And then I choose who to be with. And then after I'm done, you bring somebody else on and do the same thing that I did.
Wait, what? Wasn't this the girl that we were just watching her video? No? Yeah, this is her. Right?
Hear me out, Tim.
I'm not content brained enough for this. Yeah.
Ben & Jerry's invented chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream.
No.
Yep. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, amazing.
Amazing. This is cinema.
It's amazing. I mean, there was somebody who invented vanilla ice cream, somebody who invented
cinema
chocolate ice
right
cream.
here.
Ben & Jerry's invented chocolate chip cookie dough.
I don't know why that was recommended to me after that video. I had to click it. All right, that's it. That's it for me. We got a quarter of a day stream. Almost 2 hours. One of these days I should do a full 8 hour. Hey, look, I'm freaking wearing a shirt that's not ripped. I just realized a bunch of my shirts are like ripped right here recently, and I was like, what the hell? I gotta freaking do shit tomorrow. I got a lot on my plate tomorrow. And I'm hanging out late tomorrow with a bunch of friends, so I gotta get hopping. I got work to do and late night hangs tomorrow. Love you all. Thank you for hanging out tonight. Thank you for parching through the drama with me. There was kind of a heavy drama night, wasn't it? 2 topics, but it was like kind of a lot to peel back. We made it. We fucking made it. You guys are the best. Shout out to everybody here. We got Buy Your Logic. We got Jay. We got Chris. We got Justin. We had Roey. Who else do we have in here? We had Wi-Fi. We had Assmangold who donated. God, we had the whole... Maybe I need to stream later? Maybe that's the trick. That's the fucking trick. Maybe I need to adjust my stream time to an hour later. It seemed like everyone showed up when I did that. Maybe you guys saw me post in Discord? I don't know. Maybe I'll keep my normal stream time, even though I suck at attending my normal stream time. Let's see. So no stream tomorrow, because I'm hanging out with friends late. No stream the next day because I'm filming a wedding late. I think I'm going to a show with a friend. I'm going to a show of a friend who's playing that show that I haven't seen in a very long time. So I'm doing that on Sunday. So maybe no stream Sunday, but Tuesday. I think I'll be back Tuesday. Catching up with another friend Monday night. Oh my God. My schedule's fucked. All right. Tuesday. Tuesday night. I will be back. I'll be back, chat. Tuesday night. Putting in my notes to stream Tuesday night. 9 or 9:30 Central. Stream tonight. On a Tuesday, lads. Yeah, on a fucking Tuesday. We're gonna stream on a Tuesday. A Tuesday.
The downfall of British people needs to be studied. I remember back when I was a kid, like every girl would go crazy over like British dudes, and same for guys. I love British accents, and we all need to make a comeback. And
I was hoping he was just gonna say Tuesday, but instead he decided to go on a rant about women and British people.
It's Tuesday, is it not?
It's Tuesday, isn't it?
It's Tuesday, isn't it?
It's Tuesday, isn't it?
It's Tuesday, isn't
I
it?
was super into Danville. God.
It's Tuesday, isn't it?
It's Tuesday, isn't it?
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. We're flying to LA.
It's Tuesday, isn't it? Tuesday.
Just a reminder, if he wants to.
He's not saying it. You're not saying it. All right, that's what I'm streaming. Tuesday. Love you, lads. Peace out. Girl Scout, Boy Scout, NB Scout. Peace out, boys, girls, and NBs. Love you all. Have a good night. Bye-bye.